The story of the Lamborghini 350 GT began with a clash of egos that changed the automotive landscape forever. In the early 1960s, wealthy tractor magnate Ferruccio Lamborghini met with Enzo Ferrari to complain about the unreliable clutch in his Ferrari. After being rudely dismissed as a mere tractor mechanic who knew nothing about sports cars, an infuriated Ferruccio immediately set out to build a superior, more refined Grand Tourer that would humiliate his rival. He quickly established Automobili Lamborghini in Sant'Agata Bolognese and hired a dream team of brilliant engineers including John Paolo Dallara, Paolo Stanzani, and legendary engine designer Giotto Bizzarini to turn his vengeful vision into reality. Bizzarini was tasked with building a state-of-the-art engine, and he delivered a masterpiece, a 3.5-litre, twin-overhead cam V12. However, Bizzarini designed it as a high-strung racing unit that produced 350 horsepower at a screaming 8,000 revolutions per minute, which was far too loud and temperamental for everyday driving. Dallara and Stanzani had to step in to civilize the motor for production. They lowered the compression ratio, swapped out the racing components for side draft Weber carburetors, and switched to a wet sump lubrication system. This clever engineering brought the power down to a smooth, reliable 280 horsepower, creating an incredibly flexible engine that could cruise effortlessly at high speeds. To house this power plant, Franco Scaglione designed a striking prototype called the 350 GTV, which debuted at the 1963 Turin Auto Show. While its aggressive lines and pop-up headlights turned heads, the car was a mechanical disaster. The body panels had been fabricated so tightly that they could not actually clear the tall carburetors on top of the V12 engine. To save face at the motor show, the engine was completely removed, the engine bay was filled with heavy bricks to maintain a realistic ride height, and the bonnet remained strictly locked throughout the entire event. Ferruccio was deeply dissatisfied with the prototype's impracticality and radical styling, prompting him to scrap the body design and completely re-evaluate the car's direction before production could begin. He turned to the renowned Milanese coach builder Carrozzeria Touring to salvage the project. Touring completely overhauled the design, smoothing out the aggressive creases, adding prominent fixed oval headlights, and utilizing their patented superleggera method of wrapping lightweight aluminium panels over a rigid tubular steel frame. The finalized, production-ready 350 GT debuted at the March 1964 Geneva Motor Show to immediate critical acclaim. It featured incredibly advanced engineering for its time, boasting a Thor-wheel independent suspension and Girling disc brakes, which easily outspecced contemporary Ferraris. The 350 GT was produced in very limited numbers between 1964 and 1966. Only around 120 to 135 units were ever built, making it an exceptionally rare piece of automotive history. Most of these models featured the aluminium bodies, though Carrozzeria Touring transitioned the final few chassis to steel panels to cut production costs. The car's success firmly established Lamborghini as a legitimate elite manufacturer, laying the exact foundation for the company's future success before the model evolved into the 400 GT in 1966.